So we find a principle here. Now we're talking about the story of when the children of Israel were about to cross over the Jordan River, and there was this tremendous city by the name of Jericho, and it was very well fortified, walls all around it, and these two spies had been sent in to check it out, and they had been discovered. And so they found refuge in the house of this woman Rahab, who was a lady of the streets. And she knew what was coming, because she'd heard all about it. She'd heard about the God of Israel, and she'd heard about how that they had defeated all these other tribes. And she knew what the end result of this was going to be. And so she sought refuge from them. And they told her, says, look, if you stay in this room or this house, and you bring all of your loved ones here, and if you're in this house when we come, then you will be spared. And as I said yesterday in the broadcast, it was sealed by that scarlet cord that hung from the window, the one that they used to allow these two spies to escape. Well, as I began to think about this began to broaden my mind to think about times like when Noah and his family, and they built this tremendous ark that God had instructed them to build, and all of that society had become so wicked and so anti-God. I'm sure that they probably made fun of the old man about this tremendous vessel that he's building here on dry land. And when it came time to go into the ark in preparation for the flood, those who went inside that ark, they were the ones who were saved. Everybody else perished. And this gives us such a picture of society. We've got people all around us. They mock God, and they make fun of the Christians and the ones that go to church on Sunday and worship the Lord. They say, oh, you're just so foolish. And they refuse to come into the confounds of the refuge of what Christ has provided for us on Calvary's cross. And they are smug about it. Look at us. We've got it all figured out. Look at them Christians. They're narrow-minded people. And yet, the Scripture tells us, and life itself tells us, that there will come a day when everybody will face the reality of death. And what happens after death? You see, I tell people, I said, look, if I'm wrong, no big deal. In other words, if there's no heaven and you just died, it's just a dark hole, I've lost nothing. But if I'm right and they're wrong, pity the circumstances that they'll find themselves in. When all the while, there's that scarlet cord that brings hope. The blood of Christ. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.